Hello, welcome to another beer review with me, Ruku. Today's beer review is, I've got a shout out to Lee and Melissa for sending me this German beer. And it's very kind of them to do it. They've sent me quite a lot of beer, so there's going to be quite a lot of shout outs for them. Here we have Berliner Weisse. So this is Berliner Kindl, or Kindl, how you pronounce that, forgive me for my German. But this is a wheat beer, and it's a sour wheat beer at only 3%. I don't know if we're going to get it on the back today somewhere, but there it is, it's 330. Just see in the corner there, 3%. Tried my best not to remix this. I'm hoping that it's going to be okay in the bottle. Before I begin, I just want to give you a little bit of history, because I know a few of you have requested here in these times that I do more history sessions for you guys. And I'm going to start with the fact that the beer is a varied wheat beer style from northern Germany dating back to the 16th century and can be made from a combination of malted barley and wheat. And the malts are kilned at a very low temperature to minimise colour formation. Fermentation takes place with a mixture of yeast and lactic acid bacteria. This creates lactic acid taste, a distinguishable flavour for this style of beer. The modern brewing methods, they use a low proportion of wheat, generally ranging from 25 to 50%, so that's not a lot. And it was suggested that traditionally the bottles were buried in the warm earth for several months to generally aid fermentation. So by the 19th century, it's indicated that the beer was brewed by 5 parts of wheat, 1 part barley, and drunk young, with little indication of creating sourness for either secondary fermentation or by adding that acid stuff or whatever it was. It's a brand of the, I can't even pronounce that, Octa group, I think. And it goes back to the foundations in 1872, and it was a club brewery by Berliner Gastwurz zu Berlin AG. In 1910 it was renamed Berlin Kindl, and that brings us up to the current day. But they opened their doors, I think, where was it? It was quite a low. So they basically created it on the 1st of February 1872, and the temperature of this beer should be kept between 4 and 9 degrees. But to be quite honest with you, mine's not that at all. Mine's quite high, it's room temperature, didn't have time to do it. Yeah, hopefully we can get a good beer. I'm hoping this ain't going to be too sour, because I don't like sour beers in the slightest. I've never had a sour wheat beer, I don't think. And yeah, so thank you Lee and Melissa for this. This is the first sour wheat beer I've ever had. There's your cap. So a little boy peeping out of a stein there. Don't know why. Not sure what that's about. So remember, wheat beers, bastards to pour. When this is coming out, you can see it looks like water. I'm pouring this deliberately slow because it is a wheat beer, so it will gain head. Lovely crackle on this. Just going to build the head on it now. Don't know if you're picking that crackle up. There you go. Carbonation's pretty good. Sort of a clear musky. There's your head, nice and white and fluffy. I might have a little bit too much there, but I'll keep that in there. So first appearance is, it's very sort of cloudy. I don't know what you'd call that. It's a strange colour, very strange colour. Head is decent, the head is nice and white, fluffy, carbonation good. And you can see the bubbles there sticking at the bottom of the glass, which is good. Let's crack on with the smells. Yeah, you can smell the sourness. That smells like sourdough, sour bread dough. With a hint of lemon as well. Mate, it stinks like hell. Right, never mind. Cheers Lee and Melissa for sending me this 3% German beer. Ah, that is sour. It's made my eyes water. Straight acidity, sharpness. Lemon juice comes to mind, like pure lemon. I mean, when you just juice a lemon, it's kind of that lemon. The body is lovely. The body's nice and light. It's clean. Somewhat refreshing once you get past that sourness. Lively carbonation mouthfeel. Slight tartness. My gums feel like sort of cotton wool mouth. It sort of sticks on your teeth as well. That the body of the beer is lovely. It's really nice and clean, light. It's just a sourness I can't get my head around. Not bad. Sours aren't my thing, but I'm going to quickly remix this before I sign off and give you my verdict. As a wheat beer, always keep some in the bottle. I've kept a little bit too much, but usually you need about there, but I've kept a bit too much. What we do, swish and pour, basically. So give it a good swish, and then give it a good pour. And always remember, it is a wheat beer, so the head will probably climb, as it is doing in the bottle. So don't go for an aggressive pour. Always pour slowly. Oh man, that sour really hangs around. Now you can see the colour difference. Look at that. Can you see the colour change? There's a little bit more in there. Colour change then, as should. So it's a true wheat beer. Again, lovely crackle on it. So I'm just going to go straight in with a taste, and hopefully this has knocked the sourness out. And it has less of the lemon, less of that tartness, less of that sour. Almost brings the wheat through a little bit, but it's still sour. Hints of lemon on the aftertaste, but not as powerful. Sours aren't my thing, but I'm gonna score this as fairly as I can. And I would actually probably give this, if you love your sours, I'd probably give this a 6. But if you're like me and you don't like your sours, I'm gonna give it a 5. A 5 out of 10. Not bad. Just I don't do sours, but yeah, good attempt. Great, love it. Cheers, Lee.